Good morning. I'm dipping into the Old Testament today in Deuteronomy chapter 33. It's part of the blessings that Moses spoke over each of the tribes of Israel. And we, as the adopted children of God, born into the kingdom, the promises of the Old Testament apply to us. It's most wonderful. And the phrase that is in my mind this morning is in Deuteronomy 33, verse 25, the second half of it, in the blessing to the tribe of Asher. Moses said, "And as your days, so shall your strength be." That could be a tongue twister, couldn't it? "And as your days, so shall your strength be." And that's a promise for you and I, that whatever comes our way today, we will have the strength for it. God will supply everything we need for today. There are a lot of New Testament verses that talk about God supplying and God being faithful and God knowing what we need before we ask. But this is a wonderful phrase. It's often with me whenever I think, I'm not sure I can do any more today, because I get quite tired, as we all do, don't we? As we get older, we don't have quite so much energy and ability to do things as we used to have. But this promise, as your days, so shall your strength be. God is never going to leave us or forsake us. He's always going to be with us. And he is going to give us the strength to cope with whatever comes our way. Because he is our source. He is our source, not our physical well-being, not our health status, not our age, not even our financial situation. That's not where our strength lies. Our strength lies in God. And it goes on to say, the eternal God, in verse 27, is your dwelling place, and underneath are the everlasting arms. There's a wonderful picture there of these. Sometimes the arms of God are described as wings, aren't they? But wings overshadowing, like a bird overshadows its young to protect them. But this is underneath of the everlasting arms. We rest secure. We are held. We are held. Underneath are the everlasting arms. The eternal God is your dwelling place. He dwells with us, and we dwell with him. Remember, Jesus said, "Abide in me, and I will abide in you." It's a two-way thing. We choose to abide in him best we can, to dwell in that secure place where God becomes our dwelling place, and he in turn dwells in us. It's a mystery. It's not one thing or the other, it's both. But the description here is so beautiful. The eternal God is your dwelling place. The eternal God is your dwelling place. And underneath are the everlasting arms. And he thrust out the enemy before you and said, "Destroy." A hint there of Jesus. Jesus has defeated the enemy. The enemy has no right over you or I anymore. He is defeated. He tries to make us think he has power over us, but he does not. We are safe and secure. We are hidden in the rock. You know that lovely hymn, "Rock of Ages, cleft for me." We're hidden in the cleft of the rock, and the enemy can't winkle us out, can't get at us. We're safe and secure. I don't know why I'm emphasizing this, but maybe there's someone listening who really feels very unsafe at the moment, very insecure, very vulnerable. God is saying to you, you are safe. No one can pluck you out of God's hands. No one. The enemy can't do it. He tells you he can. He tells you you're vulnerable. He tells you you're not safe. And he's a liar. He's a liar from the beginning. And the father of all lies. We have to trust the words of Jesus. No one can take you out of my Father's hand. Father has given me those who are to be saved, and I have held them secure. Do you remember in this high priestly prayer in John 17? He prayed for those who would believe in him in years to come. And that's us. Perhaps you've never really thought that Jesus prayed for you. Have a read of John 17 and you'll see that the Lord Jesus thought of you when he was on the way to the cross. You were in his heart, always have been, always will be. Your names are written in the book of life. We are secure, we're safe. As your day, so shall your strength be. The presence of the Lord is with us, whatever happens today, keeping us, guiding us, strengthening us, enabling us. And I do hope today is a really blessed day for you as you trust in the Lord, as you put aside, as you refuse to believe those thoughts that have tormented you for so long. You refuse to believe them. You don't have to believe them. Refuse them. Bring them to the cross of Christ. Look at the Lord on the cross and see what he went through for you. Do you think he's actually going to let you go when he paid such a high price for you? You're safe and secure underneath of the everlasting arms. Have a great day. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.